Hello! We are live, and it is Challenge Talk hosting Geocache Talk Network's a special event.
Special Saturday night event to feature the Texas County Challenge Finishers event.
We are there virtually,
We've
and
got
it's
network
party time.
hosts down in Texas, yeah. Hey, Jesse. Hey, Gary.
We have multiple camera angles.
Yeah, they're in the thick of a geocaching event right now.
It's hard to make out sometimes if they're talking. You might need to talk close to the microphone.
So we got over here, there's Action Trinity.
Hey!
Hey!
Everybody's in waiting to get their sandwiches over here. So this is our food truck.
Food truck? Oh, man.
Yeah, we got an awesome food truck. Just had it's called a Papa. It was a jalapeno grilled cheese sandwich with jalapeno bread, bacon. They're always better with bacon.
Oh.
We got Charles over here, host of one of our hosts for Puzzle Talk is right here. This is his event. This is a celebration community event tonight. Tom is right over here, our other host, or he was. A second ago, he disappeared. He walked away. So
the entire Geocache Talk network is down at the event, except for these
Challenge
two people.
Yeah.
Yep.
We're walking out of the way so we can hear.
Wow.
Yeah,
looks pretty busy.
What's going on? One event
So
for this today.
So you guys have an indoor type of event. I guess it's a dinner, but you have an outdoor block party.
They should actually shut a lot of the streets off for us tonight.
Wait, I'll go over
So
and get. I'll go get Eric.
It's almost chaos down there. Hey!
Oh, look what's happening. Gary's on twice.
So get both. Now it's a POV for Gary.
Right. I'm in this camera. I'm in this camera. I'm in this camera. This camera.
And
Derek can do that from anywhere.
yeah. So what's all happened so far? What's all happened so far today?
So far today. All right. Hold on. Gotta be a selfie.
Always got to do selfies at events.
Always gotta do selfies. All right, but what's happened today? We had the mega was actually today. They did the team challenge. So each part of it had different teams that were doing the whole challenges here in Texas, and then they've also done the individual challenge. So it's just got over about an hour ago, and now we are at the finishers for the Texas Challenge. So the guys that you see, they have these shirts on right here. This is 254. These are the finishers of the Texas Challenge. They have gotten all 254 caches or 254 counties in Texas. So those are the ones that you see, the blue shirts, and there's different numbers of them. So we're at the finishers event tonight. So they're going to be doing different things. And it's also a community celebration. So if you have, like me,
awesome.
haven't gotten this icon, so I get this icon tonight.
Good.
That's
Congratulations.
Right. Yeah. So it's a standard event. It's not a mega event, but it is
this is
that
standard.
special
this
icon.
morning's was a mega. There was a mega here. Yeah.
And
there's Tom.
There's Tom.
Hey, Tom.
You're good. One of our community reviewers right here for Texas. Ryan.
Oh, well.
Hey, Ryan.
Ooh,
Not
nice
sponsored.
drink.
Drink is not sponsored.
We've got more than 20 people so far in watching live in chat.
Oh, cool. People walking by. You kind of see her from the background.
I see you, bud. So, those that are in the chat room and patrons, we need to get Gary to go ahead and get some earbuds. What do you think?
Yeah.
Might help. It might help tonight.
What we do. Slot there.
Oh, and he's out. Yep.
Yep, there he's back.
What was I gonna say?
So
It's
what else
great
y'all
to
wanna
see
see?
geocachers at an event. It makes me
Oh,
really
yeah.
anxious to get back to events.
yeah.
Yep.
So I
And
see
yeah,
one,
because
he's over
Texas just
here.
opened.
Yes,
Like,
it did.
are all the restrictions dropped now?
For the most part, I think they're still they still want to do kind of social distancing. So just close your eyes if you don't want to see it.
Right?
But you don't have to wear masks are not mandatory now. So,
Yeah.
but it's at your own discretion.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. And now it's like if you want to be safe for your own protection, then you can wear it if you want. It's not so
Right.
much wearing it for everybody
Right.
else. Yeah.
And so, but yeah, they're all just kind of hanging out here. We're just eating. They're going to be doing some more announcements later on, I think. But it's just
Have the
been a
winners
lot.
or have the latest completers been announced yet?
No, not yet. Not that I've heard. They can get their shirts. That's what Charles has over here. He's got the finisher shirts over here. The new ones are those that need to be replaced.
Right.
Great.
So if anybody's wondering, the Texas County Challenge is a fairly common challenge that's in a number of states and provinces and whatnot. It's basically to find a cache in every county in Texas. And I think the reason why the Texas one is so big is because there are 254 counties.
Texas
And
is big.
it's
So the challenge is big, yes.
yeah, it's the state with the most counties, I think, right?
Probably.
I think
I
that's
didn't
that's
look
why
that up, but I would guess, yes.
yeah.
Because though Alaska is huge, they have huge counties.
Yeah. Well, and it's same with Ontario. Like we've got, I think, what was the count of? I think it's 40 or 50 some counties, but up in that northern section, it's just honking enormous counties.
Right,
You got to drive for a couple hours just to get to a new one.
Yeah.
Whereas,
So,
yeah, you
and-
look at the map of Texas and it's just like a puzzle.
Yes.
Right.
But it takes hours to drive
Yeah,
across
Beldo.
Texas.
Yeah. So,
Take your
I've
pick.
seen
Which
the-
is it?
So I'm
Which
seeing
is
there was
worse?
a comment saying it looks like there's some weather coming to Cisco. Probably it's been really windy today. Mike was shooting some stuff at the individual challenge, and it's going to be more B-roll than anything because the wind was just whipping, just with all the wind. So it was just kind of crazy.
And I was looking to see where is Cisco, and it looks like it's west of Fort Worth.
Yes, about an hour and a half, 2 hours, about 100 miles west of Fort Worth.
All right.
Oh,
So are you
if I can-
seeing cachers from all over Texas? I mean, I know the network is from all over the country even. So
yeah.
does this have a large draw?
Yes. Oh, it's a huge draw. Yeah, there's been people from all over the place. Dave Wagner's here as well from up around Chicago, that area. So he's down here. We got people in here from California. Rombacat is here. One of the other gadgets, of course, Chad from Geocache Talk in Seattle is from here. I can't see him right now, but him and his wife and their son has been hanging out with all of us. It's just been a lot of fun. Yeah, there's cachers from all over the place. South
Awesome.
Carolina, everywhere. They've been coming in. Everybody's so excited to have a big event again.
Right.
There's the map of Texas. You can see the amount of counties.
So many counties.
So, hey, Christy, wish you were here. You're in the chat room.
Yeah. And for comparison, here's Ontario's county map.
Okay, hold on. Here we go.
Whole bunch down in the southeast, but huge
Okay, hold
honking
on.
counties up in the northwest.
Well, it looks like something's happening at the event.
Yep.
If you are a finisher that has not signed the front of the board in the county that you finished in, we need you to line up when it's all done. When you here and go down and around the block, right? You'll circle in. I've got the board right here. Right? So we'll sign it. In front of the board, right? Get it the back of the line, right? Because you're going to sign on the back of the board. You only sign the board one time per event. If you sign on the front, you do not get to sign on the back, right? Right?
So I guess this is them tracking who has completed.
Yeah, and they're talking about a board that the finishers get to sign. I think it's a.
Yeah.
Hopefully, we'll get to see a shot of it.
Yeah.
When you file through to sign the board, you can pick up your shirts at that time. All right. Unfortunately, due to the weather, I can't fly my drone. Oh.
It's too windy for the drone.
Right? Hey, we may try and figure something out there in the balcony, but fitting all of y'all down here in front of the bar, I mean, it can happen, but it's going to be like, if you've ever been in the military in a cattle car, it's going to be like one of them pictures, right? Yeah.
Texas.
So the weather is keeping them from a good drone group shot.
Line up right here, going down and around the block.
It's so strange to see so many people at one event.
Together, right?
It's been like a year, yeah. Oh, we lost audio again. Oh, he's muted. Yeah, so like today I was out geocaching with a bunch of people. We had our current limit in Ontario is 25 people outside, so we had that pretty close to that amount, and we were just doing like some adventure caching out and around our region, and it was fun, and it was great to see so many people. But yeah, we still on those trails. Some people wear masks, but we got to keep the distance and all this stuff. It's still good to be in the vicinity of other geocaches.
Still,
at least.
right. I've had the chance to do that a few times over the past year, and to see friends, there's nothing like it. I think we all have learned a new appreciation for our friends and for events, people in general. Yeah.
Yeah. And Cache Canada was doing an interview with our Ontario reviewer talking about various questions, but one of them came up about when events would be published again. And one of the reasons why, even if we can have outdoor events, outdoor like gatherings of a certain size, because events are so desirable right now, everybody wants one. You publish one, everybody's going to show up.
Oh, right.
You know, they kind of want to wait until it's not just a larger gathering allowed, but until that's maybe large enough to allow for the amount of people who are going to show up to these events.
Yeah. Boy, I'll tell you, reviewers have a crazy job right now keeping up with different restrictions. And right now, my county and one other county are the only two counties in Oregon in the highest risk level. And so there's no way we're having events. But the Oregon reviewers did publish their new guidelines on it because some counties are coming way down in their risk levels. Yeah. But, you know, there's all kinds of factors because these risk levels change every 2 weeks in Oregon. So you might go up a high again and they're not going to let you have your event. So it's a lot to keep track of.
Yeah, and some states are doing better than others, and you watch, you compare all the stats and everything, and sometimes you just wish that you lived in a state or province that wasn't having problems, but we live where we do.
Yeah, someday.
Charles asks, so 6 of 254, does that give me anything?
It gives you 6.
A thumb up. So in Oregon, have you looked at or completed a county challenge for
So
Oregon
I am
yet?
going to finally complete my county challenge at the end of May is the plan. I have lived here almost 10 years and I am 11 counties short and 12 DeLorme pages short in those same areas. And so I'm going to finally do that road trip. There's always something to do in geocaching, somewhere to go, some big event to go to. And I'm finally making that happen. So
Yeah.
11 more counties.
Yeah, and the county challenge is one of those great examples that, it gets you going. Like, whoever thought about visiting all the counties in your region? Like,
Mhm.
why would you ever do that? And then geocaching comes along and says, "Oh, here's a challenge. Go visit every county."
And I'm
Like,
like,
what?
yes, yes.
What's the value in visiting counties? Geocaches. That's what it is.
Yeah. My dad, I had to learn all the counties. I grew up in Pennsylvania, and I had to learn all the counties, and I think it was sixth grade. And so he did a really great job of making sure that every time we went through a county, I got to see the county seat building. So that was nice. I appreciated that later, that he took that chance to instill that discovery in me. And so
Mm,
there's my early start to wanting to
yeah,
visit every county and something in
yeah,
it.
yeah. Now, I'm kind of curious to see if Texas has challenges for accomplishing certain goals in specific counties. Because now in Ontario, we've got challenges for finding like X number of caches within a county or types of caches within a county. It's probably easier with fewer than 50 counties, but
Right.
because
Right.
and with counties, especially with challenges, those user-defined regions being a limitation for one of the parameters,
Mhm.
you're allowed to use counties because it's built into Project GC. So while you can't do degrees of latitude or longitude, you can do like within these 3 or 4 counties. So if you want to say 10, you have to have 10 fizzies. You can try to find what in what collection of counties could somebody find reasonably 10 complete fizzy grids, and then you could
Mhm.
put a challenge out for those counties.
Right.
And so it's nice to be able to do that kind of thing as well. But it'd be interesting to know what kind of county specific challenges they have in Texas.
Yeah, right. Well, even on the note of counties, our last show last week for Challenge Talk, our regular show time, we were building my first challenge cache,
Hmm.
and I had to completely switch directions since that episode. I pretty much picked a really bad theme for a challenge because a lot of these events cannot happen right now. So it would be limiting. I would not be able to include certain types of events in my types of icons that are acceptable. And so I just don't want to put that out right now when it's going to be limited by a pandemic. So I
Right.
completely switched gears, and special thanks to Just Finding Our Way. We had been chatting even before that show and before I hid the cache. And he gave me a great idea for kind of a traveler's challenge, but also to pick counties in Oregon that bordered the Pacific Ocean. So it's only 7 counties. You only have to find one cache in each county because it's all about the definition, the geographic barrier of a county. So one works or 20 works or whatever. And it's
Mm,
only 7, but it's a couple 100 miles. And some people, just don't go that far on purpose.
mm.
So that turned out to be what my new challenge cache is all 7 counties in Oregon that border the Pacific.
Yeah, and that's good and there's a theme with that as well, which is nice.
Yeah. Yeah. And like I said in the show, we got a lot of travelers who travel the coast. So this is gonna be for those folks.
Hmm. So this I didn't know. Apparently, there are just some counties that have a couple of caches in Texas. So,
Making Texas challenge really hard. I think I've heard Gary mention that. You
mm,
have to be very strategic with some of those places.
hmm, yeah. What I wanted to do, like with that limitation on user-defined regions, one of the things that I was hoping to do before that rule came into effect was like use specific like degrees of latitude and longitude and come up with like a grid image,
Mhm.
like a very pixelated picture, and then find a certain number of caches to form that shape, or like in your DT grid, filling out a pattern of X number of caches to make like a pixely image on your
That
DT
is
grid.
really fun. That is really
Yeah,
fun.
but it's a user-defined region,
Yes.
so you can't do it.
Oh, well.
And then there's the old Delarms as well. 52
Mhm.
state parks for another challenge, and the Delorme.
Right. And on my Delorme quest, along with my counties, there's a county that will be pretty easy to get, but Delorme page 88, and actually there's 2 page 88s. There's You got to go way out. It's basically a 4 or 5 hour round trip for one cache to get that page on the map.
Right.
Hey,
Looks like they're back.
Hey.
Hey.
hello.
Hello. How's it going?
It's getting packed here, which is great. Talked to a lot of people. They've got, I don't know if they mentioned before, there are 4 Puerto Ricans that finished this year,
Ooh.
which is the next to U.S. They're the highest country totals for. So,
Nice.
but yeah, so they all finished, and been fun talking to people. And there's a line here of finishers, so they're all trying to get ready to sign the big board. So this line behind me, people are like, "Are they in line for food or whatever?" It's like, no, they're in line just to sign the log. So anyway,
Tell us what this big
stuff.
board is like.
What's the big board like?
All right, Gary's heading inside.
Derek's gonna keep going.
Just tell me what you're gonna want to do. I'm gonna put my earbuds in and mute. Sorry, and mute up a little bit so you're not hearing so much of the noise behind me. So I'm gonna switch it up.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Derek's prepping to do a little bit more remote hosting.
Yeah. Dealing with technical issues in a situation that hasn't happened for at least a year.
And we just want to be here to bring it to you.
I was also going to ask how many finishers there are this year. The website, I think, the listing says that last year there were 27 finishers.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of gone up. So like the first year was 2006, nobody'd done it. The next year, 5 had completed the challenge. And then 3, 8, 12, 8, 9, 12, 20, 31, 24, 19, 30, 41 in 2019, 27 last year. It'd be interesting to know how many people actually completed it this year.
Right. And apparently Gary was saying that this year somebody was going to be finisher number 254, which is really huge because there's 254 counties. And so they were figuring out a way to award that special finisher number to somebody.
Yeah. Yeah, like what's the total number of finders? If you add up all those numbers, they would cross 254 this year. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that'll be an announcement. I think that's what the board is for. So everybody who has completed it signs the board, and I guess that's what they tally up.
And I think they put your finisher number on your shirt as well.
Right. So
the shirts are personalized. They aren't just, I'm a finisher of the Texas County Challenge, but personalized in some way.
Right. And I was hoping we could see the special ammo can as well.
Right. The ammo can comes out upon a person finishing it. And Tom's the keeper of the ammo can, right?
Yeah, I think so, yes.
And so when you finish it, you have been verified as finishing it, because they are very serious about verifying. I've read, once you are completely verified, they figure out a time for you to meet up with Tom to bring out this special ammo can for you to sign the log.
Right.
So maybe all the finishers have signed that log and maybe not yet. I don't know that for tonight.
Yeah, there is the Texas. That's okay. This is somebody's, I guess, trackable item. They're from 2014. That's not the special ammo can, but they have one that has loads of signatures, and I'm trying to see if I can find that picture.
All right.
If I recall, they had it at last year at the Giga. Last year, 2 years ago, and it's covered in signatures. I think that's the one I'm thinking of.
I'm reading here that they use GSAC as the final objective determinator of state and county placement for caches. So people have to be sure that they are using the right maps to make sure they get credit for the caches and they aren't accidentally finding a cache over a boundary line that they thought they were on the other side of.
Right. Yeah, because the fines need to be verified or else anybody could claim anything.
Right.
Maybe I am thinking of a different one.
Ooh. Coon and Bud says one of the ammo cans is in the museum at HQ in Seattle.
Yeah, Google image search isn't bringing up anything.
So there are two things happening here. There's this finishers event, this reunion event is what is on our screen now for the live event. But
Yeah.
Texas Challenge happened this weekend as well. And so that is something
they mentioned
that
a few
people
of
come
those.
and compete in. And so a lot of folks here in this crowd have been doing that this weekend. Oh, there's the board. Shape of Texas.
There it is. Yeah. So I guess the number of different colors for, I think, the number of counties.
Well, it looks like different years, different colors.
Years. Yeah, that's right.
I think these are the people who came for the reunion. Their names are already on the front, and this is just their record of coming again.
Yes, this is the reunion part. The back is, so the ones that are here that already got the 254, they get to sign the back of it for the reunion for tonight.
Okay.
Yeah. Man, you'd think that Google would have the images, but I'm not finding anything. Wonder where we could get that from. Oh, the challenge. Okay. All nearby. So I'm just trying to see if I can find the event from earlier today within Texas. To see if we can find the big challenge event. We have no. There are, looking at the map, there are a whole bunch of events around Cisco that are listed.
Yes, the last few days there's been a breakfast event and an evening event every night, every day, since Wednesday, I think it is.
Wow.
And we were able to get the location list with Signal. He wasn't here, but the poster was.
Oh,
So
good.
we were
So
folks
a
that
lot
didn't
of
have
these
gotten
folks
that, we were
have
able to
gotten
get
that. Good.
Yeah,
And
so
they're
people have
doing
still been
the
able
CISO
to.
tomorrow, so they can do the GC8 neat as well.
Great.
Right. So where was the big challenge event held?
It was held here in Cisco. It was down at a community center this morning. So they kind of kicked it off before they went and did the huge team event for the challenge, where they had to go all over Cisco and get caches.
There it is.
That's the point.
Yeah, there it is. So it is a mega event. It's the 19th annual Texas Challenge and Geocaching Festival. Just found it. And here it is. 19th annual Texas Challenge and Geocaching Festival.
And didn't they say this was the last mega of 2020? And now they get to not skip a year, and here they are again having their
we went live from
their
last
annual
year.
event.
Last year is when Geocache Talk got into the Hall of Fame, Texas Hall of Fame.
Nice.
So these are all events. We got all this week. So from the 9th until tomorrow.
That's an exciting weekend. That's kind of events I love to go to. Keep it busy. All kinds of different things going on.
TXGA. See, there it is. What is the Texas Challenge? Let's see, Texas Challenge. This is the one that. So this is not. This I don't believe this is the challenge itself, the county challenge,
Right.
or is this the games? No, this is the challenge. Participation. All you have to do is say you want to play when you register for the event. Oh, so it must be. Yeah, this must be the separate games for the mega event. Like all the previous ones listed. Yeah, so I think right, yes, that's the Texas Challenge. The Texas County Challenge, I keep getting them mixed up. The County Challenge is separate from this. This is the one that has all of the games for the mega event. So if you want to play when you register, then that's how it is.
Right. And the County Challenge, anyone can work on at their own pace all year round.
Yeah.
Finish it at any time. Because it's simply finding geocaches in counties.
Yeah. I was hoping they'd have more information about the actual content of the challenges. Lots of competitions and contests. Most points during a 4-hour time crunch, and the winning regional team takes home the coveted golden ammo can. That's the what I was looking for, the picture of the golden ammo can.
Coveted golden ammo can. Kuhn and Bud, can you answer for us? Is there a new ammo can every year? Does the winner get to keep their golden ammo can? Or is it a rotating trophy?
Yeah, because it's not listed on, it doesn't show up in Google Images.
I do know those that get into Hall of Fame get a blue ammo can with a plaque on it.
Yeah, so, it was at the GPS Maze exhibit at the Giga event. I wonder if I'm pretty sure I have a picture of it. I'll see if I can find that. From 2019, man. Time has flown by with this
How about it?
pandemic. Nope. Where is it? When was the Giga event in 2019?
Oh, July or so?
July, was it? Oh my gosh, when was it? Or was it 2018? In Texas. That was the Texas one.
Oh, we've got a GC code to check out. An event code.
Yes,
GCRX6F.
So for this show, we are pretty much very much just winging it, going live and chatting about Texas and challenges. We don't have a specific schedule. That's the fun of this.
Yeah, we're waiting to see what action pops up down in Texas.
Do we have an ammo can picture? Here, let's do this. So, filtering through all the photos from Texas County Challenge. I believe this was last year, maybe? I didn't check the year. It is from 2006. Did they have the ammo can back in 2006? You can see they've got a wooden, of course it's not on this page, a wooden Texas state shape that people are signing. Oh, and they're filling out.
Looks like someone's
Maybe that's
really
a
good
challenge.
tracking.
Track logs, yeah. Nope, that's just Texas. Just Texas.
It's just Texas.
There's another, oh yeah, that's their, okay, so that's another color grid. Man. 27, there's over 500 photos from this event.
Wow. Ooh.
Oh yeah, so a lot of people will track their own status on their own maps, which is a good idea and
Mm-hmm.
a great keepsake when you're done.
Right.
You know, I saw the wood. I don't think there's going to be an ammo can, but I saw the wood. There's the wood
Okay.
signing. Yeah, one of them. And then, yeah, I don't know what their strategy was for signing that year, but
You know,
The
I
golden ammo
read
can
that
is here.
they.
We were trying to find the golden ammo can. It was here earlier, but it has gone back. So that's why I was
Okay.
trying to find it for you.
And people sign in the county that they finished.
Correct.
That's
what
why
we saw
different names
earlier.
are in
They were
different
signing in the
counties.
county.
yeah. Okay, let's see if I can. I'm going to keep searching because I'm pretty sure I've got a picture of it somewhere. I'm just trying to find where did I put my photos from the Giga.
Oh, Coon and Bud sent you a photo. So check your messages.
Email.
There's Gary. Derek found Gary.
How did he send me the picture? That's the question.
Some interesting facts about the Texas County Challenge are on the finishers. I think this is on the event page. But from our network, Charles is finisher number 57, Tom is number 67, and Gary is finisher number 223.
Nice.
And the shortest amount of time it took someone to finish was 225 days from their first find for the challenge. And the second fastest was 317 days.
Huh. Yeah, I guess you could keep a lot of stats like that as long as you track what people report.
And that is where we geek out and have fun, keeping all those stats.
That's
Yes.
right.
Other stats, we've got youngest cacher to finish, Little Miss Z at 7 years old, and also looks like Nosira 52, 8 years old. So
Nice.
we've got some dedicated geocaching kiddos doing this challenge. Probably with an adult. Some adult somewhere.
It's good to start young.
It is good to start young.
Caches to find.
Oh, and then also another stat, the least number of caches it took someone to finish, 261 caches, and the second least, 540 caches. So I wonder if that means they were dedicatedly only caching in Texas? Not sure exactly the definition of that statistic.
Okay, come on. I've got the event. Where?
Oh, and here's another statistic. Texas is 268,597 square miles.
Wow.
Big.
That golden ammo can is so elusive.
Help, Kun and Bud. Where did you send it?
So I'm scrolling through all my photos of the road trip, and I'm trying to find GPS maze stuff, and I'm not finding it.
Derek's going to have to show us how these shirts are personalized. I see a shirt there. It's making me think of that again.
Yeah, like individually ordered.
Okay, here we go. So there's Charles with his geocaching name and his finisher number on the front of the shirt.
Right.
And Direx finisher 59. Looking good. Fresh finisher 205. Are you guys a team? Yeah, team looking good. 205.
Yeah, they're just on their different shirts. You can see a blue shirt, and they'll have the number of their finisher of.
Blue shirts are stars of the night here at this event.
Blues were the full completers, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't even know where my photos from 2018's Geo Woodstock are.
Well, Kunabud is still giving us some info. Yes, the winning team keeps their ammo can. And in his situation, they let the lackeys take their second place ammo can back to headquarters. Oh, I was going to guess Derek jumped up on a table, but it looks like maybe he got out of the selfie stick.
No, I got a selfie Ryan.
Selfie Ryan. Oh.
It's funny. You made him look super tall because you were holding it way up high, and then you showed him right in front of the camera.
Wait, hold on. No. He is super tall. Look.
Yeah, true.
We're sharing a room at a bunkhouse, and he bangs his head on the ceiling. So I walk the time. No, he is tall.
Ooh, the Pizza Ninja asked, how much do you think an Uber would cost to do all the counties?
Yeah. You need to find an Uber driver who loves geocaching.
Yeah, that Uber driver is going to be a geocacher by the end of this.
Yeah, so I'm not sure.
The geocaching vlogger says Ryan's shirt is awesome, but I didn't catch what it is. So Derek, take us back to Ryan's shirt. Oh, game board. Oh. The world is our game board. That looks like one of the Cache Advance t-shirts of the month. Oh, and discover Ryan's code. Thank you.
That's a nice little.
I know, that's really awesome. That acrylic with the changing lights.
Yeah. Make sure everybody loves it.
Thanks.
Missed it.
Oh, wait. The geocaching blogger says that's his shirt. He designed it.
Yeah,
awesome.
I didn't know that he designed it himself. That's
awesome.
Nice.
All right. Kunin Bud says, oh, what's that, Derek?
I was saying, I wish you were here, Josh.
Oh, totally.
A lot of fun.
Yeah.
But we'll see you in Mingo.
Mingo's the next big thing.
Yep, and another one. That's going to be a virtual attendance.
No. Well, Kunin has said the details are each have a scorecard and each cache has a punch. So you get more points for multi-caches and puzzles, and you get as many as you can find.
Oh, wait. Do I? Oh, I think I might finally know where I put the picture.
Oh, yes, Charles, wrong side of the border for now. That is Jeff's situation.
Yep, and it's gonna be like that for who knows how much longer.
Oh, that's so sad.
Nope. Fail.
Oh, there is the trackable code again.
CCB58P. Ryan Samuels. I like that. That's that LED light up, transparent tag. Name
Yeah.
tag is good. Good idea. Yeah, I don't know where that picture went. Oh well, too bad we can't get a picture of the golden ammo can.
Maybe somewhere tonight that golden ammo can will show up. The one for tonight.
Yeah, it might show up in one of the photos on Geocache Talk Network. It was pretty sweet to see that.
All right, we've got someone pointing on the board. So again, there's the signatures in the county that they finished in. It looks like they're putting their finisher number as well.
So that's the last county that they...
I think that's what I understand.
And their finisher number. Or their home county now. Because there's people outside of Texas as well.
Right.
It's their finisher county.
Finishing county.
Finisher county.
Yeah.
I see lots of familiar names there for folks who are participating in our podcasts.
Mm-hmm. And I think there are a number of patrons at the event as well. I don't know if they've got a meetup for patrons, but...
I think maybe. I heard they did.
Yes, we did a meetup this afternoon at lunch.
Okay.
Around lunchtime.
Nice. So I'm not sure if they are doing anything else special at the event now. It's pretty much just hanging out, chatting, and and meeting people, and bragging about accomplishments. That guy
Wait, does that mean he's that guy who hides them in the woods?
I think that's what it is. The guy you want to hate.
Yes, he's the one that everyone hates that hides that micro in the woods.
That guy.
That shirt is available on geocaching.com or geocachetalk.com.
That's right. That's in our store, Geocache Talk store. Link to it from our website.
Mm-hmm. Where did I put that? This is gonna really bug me
Be sure to go
because
check out the store because it's got a lot of really cool stuff at that store. A lot of good shirts and there's stuff that's coming new that's gonna be coming up soon to the store. So be sure to go check out the store. There's the coins. There's a really cool coin holder that Chad's made that you guys can order. Just go check it out and go to the store at geocachetalk.com and check it out. And everything on there does help the channel. So please go get the coins, go get some shirts, and there's some package deals on that at the store as well.
Yeah, the shirts are really great. I have 2 of them so far.
Yeah. Yeah, and that info is available on the website. And
yeah, everybody's just kind of hanging out now.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, they're just hanging out now. So.
We can add more info to the show notes as well if you're interested in some of that swag. But yeah, I think all the major stuff is done for the event. And how nice it would be there to see people and shake some hands.
Yeah, well, you know, it even just plain looks warm. That looks nice too.
Yeah. So that is the Texas County Challenge. If you, I don't know if you live in the area or not, but if you have a county challenge in your region, then highly recommend you go and try to complete it. It's super fun. It gets you out exploring and visiting new places, and who knows what kind of stuff you can discover. Some counties are very
and I've said
proud.
it before. Geocaching is the best tour guide. People hide the caches at the great places, and a simple search by favorite points and a place you're going to go, and you're going to have your own tour of those counties.
Yeah. So, and if you're anywhere near Texas, then start working on those counties too, because they have their own mega event.
If you are driving through somewhere, no matter if it's Texas or any state, any place, take advantage, grab a cache, because if you start working on something later, you're going to look back and, man, I wish I had that one time I drove through, and now I have to go back.
Yep. And so I think they're calling for. They don't really have much else to share, so I think we are pretty much done with our live coverage of the event. It would have been neat to see some of the stuff from the actual Texas Challenge earlier. Maybe follow on along with one of the groups doing the challenges and stuff. Maybe for next year.
That's a great idea for next year.
Yeah. Yeah.
Although I don't know, it's whenever I'm thick in a challenge, especially that's time limited, it's hard to stay focused on more than one thing, and I'm focused on winning.
There will be a video.
Derek, you said
I'm
you're
going to be
making
putting out a video of a little bit of some of the individual challenge, because I had a couple of gadgets that were actually in the individual challenge. So
okay,
it's going to feature my gadgets, but you'll see kind of a little bit of what they were doing, coming in and doing all the different caches.
Great,
awesome.
We'll look forward to that.
Yep.
Also, a good point from the chat room. Get at least one cache, and also look for the oldest around too. That's always a good one to grab. I agree.
Yeah. If you're ever passing through any region that you don't usually pass through, always look for the rarest, most uncommon cache that you can find. Usually the oldest or super high favorite points.
Yeah. Webcams,
some virtuals. Now there's so many more virtuals, but even if you know that there's a rare DT in your own region, you might be driving through some place that has a difficulty in like a whole bunch of difficulty terrains that you need, and so you don't want to miss the chance to get some of those as well. That could be another topic for another challenge talk show.
That's right.
And on that note, our next episode is April 1st, in a couple of weeks again, just over 2 weeks, just under 3 weeks from today. And so make sure you tune in for that, and we'll see what we get to chat about.
All right. Are we doing a special Wheel of Challenges today? Oh,
yes. Cannot forget that. There was a little bit of a mistake on my part. If you recall from the previous episode, Gary of the GBs was the winner of the email contest. And I said that he didn't include his caching name, but he did. It's just slightly different than what one would expect. And it's so I mistakenly moved on to somebody else, which means we are going to give him a special free Wheel of Challenges spin.
All right.
So
like I said, Gary is huge into challenges. So my bet is no matter what, he's going to meet it. And it's not that he's found these exact challenges that are on our wheel. It's just he is so diversified in his geocaching. I'm gonna vote yes. He's gonna meet whatever challenge we spin.
Yeah.
So we've
got it kicked up. So let's spin it and see what happens. Is he? Oh my gosh. He gets the 1 star. Souvenirs Collector Challenge. Let's see what that one is. 1 star difficulty. This one is a cache in Portugal. It is a 1 difficulty, 1 terrain, where, let's look for the English. You have to have at least 50 souvenirs in your profile.
He's got this.
I think he's got it. So load up the Project GC checker. Go through the technicalities. His caching name is GB''S. That's why he goes by Gary of the GBs. And he
And
qualified.
yes. So congratulations, Gary.
Doesn't say how. It doesn't lists them all. I think, but no,
Yeah, it looks like
there's
a
going to
long
be a
list
lot more.
of challenges or souvenirs. Yeah.
So his first 50 is that's way more than 50. Yeah,
Yeah.
but 2018 is his last one. I feel like there's more, but yeah, easily qualified. So congrats, Gary. You did win. We'll be in contact so that you can get your prize. And there's going to be a slight adjustment to the rules just for clarity, just so that there's no mistaking what is a geocaching username for the wheel.
Right. We're here to not be confusing and to have people win.
Yeah. So thank you, I guess, everybody who tuned in, and hope you enjoyed that little look at the Texas Challenge events and the County Challenge. And maybe it'll get you out doing some more local traveling to try to complete your own regional county challenge.
Yeah. And let's hear about it. Send in your challenge accomplishments to challengetalkpodcast@gmail.com so we can feature them.
Yep, that's right. And we'll see you on April 1st, Thursday.
No joking.
For the next for the next episode. And I guess on that note, let's take it out in style.